Welcome back to another Tier That video.
Long story short,
My friend group has gotten out of hand. Way too big. So I've decided to thin the herd by tiering my friends. Hopefully all the ones that aren't in S tiers don't want to be friends after I insult them by putting them as A through F tier. But for those of you who are S tier, please stick around. I'd love to keep you. And with that, friend one. Oh yeah, so I'm a little paranoid about thinning the herd too much, so I'm gonna refer all my friends anonymously. That's why friend one here is being referred to as friend one and not Luke, like his actual name is. Anyways, so friend one here, he's a really great guy. He's always super nice to me, and he keeps me on the straight and narrow. So for that, I'm just gonna have to say S tier. No other place. Up next, we have Timothy, who I think laughs at literally every word I say. For that, we're gonna have to go S tier. All right, up next, we've got Rachel. Rachel's the first friend we want to lose today, actually. I don't know what it is about Rachel. Rubs me the wrong way. I think they hate me. Also, they told me to move to Mars once Elon gets there, so they obviously don't want to see me again. D tier. Jonathan. Jonathan is the probably the sole reason this friend group hangs out. If it wasn't for Jonathan, I don't think this friend group would exist. So, thank you for your social energy, Jonathan. S tier for sure. Oh, Amber. Probably the nicest person I know, if you don't count my mom, of course. She's super friendly, and it seems so natural, and it really blows my mind, and I wish I was more like her. So for that, gotta say S tier. Now it's time for Martha. All right, let me check. Who's Martha again? Oh, guys, I used to have a huge crush on Martha. Well, I did say used to, didn't I? Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. Martha can be S tier. She's awesome. All right, Mario. Mario told me they hate VeggieTales, and for that, C tier. Sally. Now, I think there's only one word in my vocabulary that can properly describe Sally, and that is slay. S tier for slay. Luigi is obviously my future business partner, so for that, B tier for business. Okay, actually, no. S tier for the level of business we will be doing. There we go. That sounds more like it. Samus. I don't want to say too much about Samus because I currently have a huge crush on Samus, so just go S tier and get the heck out of here. Captain Falcon forgot to wish me a happy birthday, so for that, F tier. Mewtwo is probably one of my favorite people in this group to talk to. I love to hear what they have to say. I think they're kind of surprising too, because when I met them, I didn't think, wow, this person's gonna be a 10 out of 10 friend, but they are. So obviously, S tier. Okay, guys, I've been known to say that Zelda here is the perfect woman. I think she could just point at any guy and say, I want that one, and she'd have him. So, obviously, S tier. Lightning McQueen. All right, well, bad news for Lightning McQueen here. I think they're really difficult to read, and I also think they have a crush on Ryan Gosling. So for that, we're going to have to go C tier for the confusing tier. We have Flo. Flo here is not very punctual, and by not that punctual, I mean they never show up and they flake out all the time. So that's obviously a pretty C tier kind of quality. Also, they told me I'm never going to be able to fulfill my dream of having my own talk show. So, yeah, kind of a killjoy, honestly. Ryan Gosling, obviously a solid friend, but regrettably, I think he might have a crush on the same girl as me. So that's gonna be B tier. Sorry, Ryan. Pac-Man. I don't have much to say about you. You know who you are. You know what you did, and you know why you deserve F tier. Now, I used to main Ridley. Ridley used to be my favorite character to play, actually. But they nerfed him in the recent update, so he's gonna have to be B tier. Sorry, Ridley. Funny guy here. Alexander the Great. Probably one of the funniest people I know. So obviously, definitely want to keep Alexander the Great around. So Peabody's probably not going to love this, but Peabody here is a little too happy all the time. Really pleasant to be around, but sometimes just a little too much. So for that, A tier. So last but not least, we have Wendy. Wendy, it took a lot longer to get to know Wendy. Wendy's one of my favorite people to hear the thoughts of, though. I think they are very smart and thoughtful and have a lot of good things to share. So for that, I'm going to have to end this video on an S tier. Yep. Well, there you have it. That's my friend's tier list. On an unrelated note, I'm really excited to be posting my first YouTube apology video next week. So be on the lookout for that, and have a good night.